Hi guys, this is going to be part 6 of the video tutorials I'm doing on garden paths and forest trails, and this was the first page that I did, and some of the ladies in the Facebook group asked if I would show them how to do this, so that's what I'm doing. And on part 6 I'm going to be focusing on these purple flowers right here. Actually probably just the green leaves, and if I have time I'll do the purple flowers, but for this video I'm going to show you how to do these leaves because I'm using Faber-Castell's Pitt pens instead of pencils. And to help you guys out, the Faber-Castell Pitt pens have they're numbered and named exactly the same as the Faber-Castell pencils or polychromos, so that these will match if you decide to mix them up and use the pencils and the Pitt pens. So this sheet right here I've made is the 3 colors I'm using on the leaves and stems, and it's light green 171, leaf green 112, and dark phthalo green number 264. And also another reason that I'm showing you this is so you can pause it if you need to. If you don't have Faber-Castell Pitt pens or pencils, then you can just kind of use these as a guide to try to match your pencils to it if you want to use the same colors. So I hope that helps you guys out. If I decide to do the flowers, I'll show you what colors that I use for that. But I'm going to zoom in, so I'm going to pause you for a minute. Okay, I went ahead and laid down some of the base green like I did with the others. This big one I left open because I want you to see how quick you can fill it in with these Pitt pens. And this is the light green 171. And I know it may look a little bit sketchy right now, but once it dries it's going to be pretty even. Typically I would do one leaf at a time so that the ink stayed wet for blending, but I think I can work with this with you guys. So when I did the last one, I forgot about that and I let it dry, which worked out just fine as well, because you're going to bring this light one in, draw out that dark color. And I'm not scratching back and forth, I am actually lifting the pen up with each stroke. They are brush tipped, so I don't want to ruin it. Now I saw in another video where if your tip starts to get messed up, you can actually pull it out and flip it over because it's a brush tip on both ends. I have not attempted that. I'm too scared to try. I think that's an area that got dry quicker. Okay, so from there I'm going to take, I'm still going to leave my light green open just like on the other plant or flower, and I'm going to come in with the leaf green number 112, and I'm going to hit my dark areas. So I'm going to come in here where it overlaps and bring that up like so, and then quickly take my other green and drag it out. Gosh, I hope this looks okay on camera. That camera likes to pick up all the details. Now, I also like to follow this one around. Come back in with that light. And what you're doing, you're basically using your light color to get rid of the hard lines and kind of blend that darkness into the light. Now if it looks grainy, like I said, that's going to go away once it dries. Of course, if you're using the pencils, you don't have to worry about any of that. said in the last one with these Pitt pens, it like if you lay down one color here and then you come back over it, it's gonna get darker. Okay, I'm gonna come in here. It's basically like layering with pencils. Each layer makes it shade a little darker. I think that's okay. Let me come in here a little bit. I think I'm going to touch that. Okay, so next I'm going to go ahead and cap off my leaf green, and I'm going to come in with the dark green number 264, keeping my light green in hand. And I'm going to add just a little darkness here, and I'm going to use that light green to pull it out into that medium green. I like the brush tip because you can get real small areas, or you can get real large areas. Yeah, I like that. I think I'm going to go ahead and just barely trace that. Now I leave this area white just because I like the way that looks. You don't have to. If you want to bring it in with dark colors or whatever, you can feel free to do that. Alright, I'm going to switch back up to my leaf green, so I can come in here with basically the same techniques that I used in the other leaf. And you're going to do that to each stem section and leaf section. And come in with the darker green. Don't forget to subscribe if you like this video. I will put a link in the description box to our Facebook group and all the other videos in this little series, as well as the review to the book, so you can see what all's in it in case you want to purchase it, so you can follow along. A lot of times when I'm using these Pitt pens, this is how I end up holding all the colors that I use, because you really need to try to keep that cap off so you can blend it while it's wet. See how quick you can get this done, and it's so much easier on your hands. And I'm definitely not saying use these instead of pencils, because I'm a pencil fan, but it just amazes me how quick. If I was using pencils, I'd probably still be on that first one right there. Let's see. Alright, I'm going to do this last one and cut it off. Actually, I'll probably come in and do those flowers since we're just at about 10 minutes. See, how was I doing? Okay, let's go this way. Come in with that dark green. That dog makes me sad every time he howls like that. The neighbor's behind us dog, and they let it out to potty, and when it's done and wants to come in, it sits there and barks and barks and barks. And they don't always let it in right away. My dogs, on the other hand, if they're barking, they don't come in, and they know it. If they sit there and be quiet by the door, then they come in. Because I don't want my dogs disrupting the neighborhood. Okay. I think I like that. I like sometimes leaving the lighters toward the center. So you get the gist of that, and I'm going to pause this real quick and grab my purples so I can show you how I did the actual flower. So I'll be right back. Okay, so for the next part of the flower, I'm using lilac number 239, purple violet 136, and pink madder lake 129. Again, these are the Faber-Castell Pitt pens or Faber-Castell Polychromo pencils. And if you don't have either or, you can pause this and you can use that as a guide to figure out which colors are closest, or you can use your own colors. Either way works just fine for me. So let's see. That should be good. So I start off with my dark purple this time because I want the bottom of the flower just to be dark purple. Nothing fancy. No blending on this part of it. Just simple as can be. one more in here. Then I'm going to take my lilac and I'm going to come on the top here. Like so. Now what I've done on this flower is I colored them all like that, and then I came in sporadically with the pink, Pink Madder Lake 129, and I've gone over the lilac sporadically. I don't do it on every single one. And that's it on the flower. So I will see you next time, and we will be doing, I believe we'll do this red one right here. Let me zoom out for you guys. Yeah, I think next time we'll go ahead and work on it. I think that's actually the last one on here, so next time we'll do this one and we should be all done. And I really hope to see you guys on our Facebook group so that you can share your work with all of us and let us see your progress. So love you guys. Bye.